Okay, I'm making this video because there's not very many videos out there on how to fix your Saturn Sky. Here is my 2008 Saturn Sky, and I'm gonna go ahead and try to make videos on things that have broken or if I'm changing something, because there's really not that many videos, and if there are videos, sometimes they're like 10 years old, or they don't exactly put the parts that they used or the tools or anything like that. Hopefully these videos help someone. This video is gonna be me trying to figure out why my Saturn Sky won't turn on. There's smoking from the engine. We checked the battery and we smacked the starter and nothing was working. So we're gonna go ahead and see what else could be the problem. Underneath here, it starts smoking like basically as soon as you try to turn it on. So we tried to do a couple things already. Basically the first thing was we wanted to make sure that the battery wasn't dead. So we jumped it, but that didn't help. And we checked all the fuses. So we checked everything in here. There wasn't like a starter fuse or anything, but we kind of took a couple of them out, put them back in. We also checked the fuses under here, but that wasn't a problem. And then we tried smacking the starter, which didn't work. Still didn't turn on and it was just smoking. So we went ahead and jacked the car up. Let's see. Went ahead and jacked it up. There's a jack point under here. Don't mind the crack. I messed that up. If anyone has that piece, let me know. But after we jacked it up, we could clearly see that the smoke was coming directly from the starter. So the other day, we had actually picked up another starter, just in case that was a problem. So we're gonna go ahead and put that in right now, and hopefully that fixes it.
Yep, that's tight.
And that's a 19. In case anyone needs that. This is a 19 millimeter. So I guess this coating is like supposed to be safe. It's like a plastic coating.
Rim protector sockets, I think, to prevent like scratching on your rims.
These are heritage wheels. First thing we did is we had to move everything out of the way to get down to the starter. And even though there's not many videos online, we were able to find that someone just took off the intake to get to the starter. So that's what we took off right here.
It just sucks because they chose to have everything on the driver's side. Like me personally, I would have put all this stuff on I would have put the AC stuff on the passenger side. There's a hose, the brake booster hose from the intake to the brake booster. This is what I'm gonna take off right now. But it's like really tough on there. Because I can't see clearly because of the AC lines.
So we saw another video, but it was a video of the turbo version, the red line. And so this whole thing right here, this whole manifold, the intake manifold, it looks completely different. So this one on the base model, it goes from like all the way up here and it goes all the way down there. So we're just trying to figure out how to get that out because the starter's underneath it. The starter went out because there was like a common
oil leak. There's a common O-ring that goes out and leads to that turns into an oil leak right above the starter. So then the whole starter got covered in oil from ignoring it. See, now we're just stuck like this. I mean, it's loose though.
We were trying to get this hose off right here. That's connected to this, even though this is loose now.
Do not move the inside at all. We have to buy new ones of these. I have to buy a new one of these.
It's covered in oil.
Yeah, I don't know where that oil leaks at.
One bolt and it wants to fall out.
Well, the starter's only held on by 2. Still not out, dude. That's absolutely bonkers.
The new starter's in right there. To get the old one out, we dropped it out the bottom. Pushed this one in from the bottom too, but it came out. We had to like wiggle it in here. This kept getting in the way, so we had to keep pushing that to the side. But yep, it's in. And now we're putting the new gaskets on the intake manifold. Tool number 500 to try to get this out. Finally. That one didn't want to come out. So cute.
Okay, it's in.
Is it gonna turn on?